Hi everyone and welcome back. This is Zan here, and today we're hopefully going to be able to finish off uh, the rest of China. It's just called China. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was another name for it. There isn't. So just China. That's it. Just finishing off China. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started because oh, this war takes a while. It's been going on for at least a year now. It doesn't say when this started. They have lost over 1 million troops again, and we have not lost. We've only lost 6,000 more since I last checked that. The fate of Czechoslovakia. So with German support, Slovakia has been declared independent, and Bohemia has been annexed by the German Reich, Third Reich. France and Great Britain announce and that France has joined the Allies, and we got some kind of useless stuff. But this is what's going to be nice. We're going to get 9 more air bases throughout the nation. Let's take a look, see if anything else has changed. We did notice in the last episode that Russia uh, declared independence from the Soviet Union, not where you would typically expect Russia to be, in the Caucasus mainly, and southeastern Russia, of course. Um, and apparently, this one province outside of Kursk, which is an interesting placement for that, they still only have 40 troops that actually lost potentially 10 divisions, which is not good. I probably, although it looks like they've actually lost about 30 divisions minimum, which is not good for them either. Other than that, it doesn't look like much happened. We noticed in the last episode that nationalist Spain finished the Civil War, and that's just about it. Everything seems to be going pretty historically so far, except for the whole Russia thing. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't believe that Germany created Slovakia. They might have. I don't really know. But anywho, let's get back to our battle. The Blue Army is almost finished pushing into China, and hopefully we can finish off this force that has been in combat here forever, and finally finish off the People's Republic of China. Well, I guess technically we have finished them off. We just haven't finished their troops off. Military High Command, there's still not anything that's super useful. Navy, again, not anything that's super useful, but there's nothing useful for political advisors. So I guess we're just gonna have to... Let's see, how are we exporting anything? This is the one I want. We actually are exporting a lot of steel. But we're exporting a lot of our stuff, but we're not actually... We're only getting one factory from Italy, it looks like. So let's go ahead and... Not you. You get rid of that. Oh, we can't do closed economy? We need a war economy first. We're only on partial mobilization. I guess we should go to war economy then. That'll give us 5% more consumer goods, increase our military factory construction speed. We probably should have done that a while ago, but I guess I forgot about it. So that's what we're going to do. That should be super useful for us. Give us a bunch more civilian factories and increase the speed that we're going to be constructing all the stuff that we're constructing. We've already almost doubled our industrial base. So we've increased our encryption level. Let's see. It is 39 officially now. I do want to get weapons too. I'm just not ready to. Let's go ahead and research it, I guess, so that whenever we are ready to go ahead and swap over, we can do that. Dive bombing. That's a super good one. The next one, the ground support plus 20%, is the one that I really want. So that's perfect. Can we no, I want the air map mode. Eastern China. We've pretty much taken almost all of it. Just a little bit left to push out. And then we've completely taken all of northern China. And now we just have to push into western China. So I'm actually going to take these air wings and move them to western China. And have them continue doing what they're doing. Have I taken over an air base in... Is this western China? Eastern China? I have. I've taken over Shanghai, but I don't know that that's actually any... That's definitely not better for southern China. We'll have them keep operating until we push past this river, I guess. Whatever that river is called. And then we'll switch over to southern China from there. And it doesn't look like there's any more air bases. Because apparently China doesn't have an air force or something. Their air force, they've got a decent sized air force. Where are they? Where the heck do they have them? I don't see any air bases anywhere. Like not even just anywhere. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Anywho, we should be making pretty good progress here. I'm actually gonna take this guy, push here. It's kind of hard to see these lakes on the map. Can I move this over here? No. Let's take you, put you here, take you, put you here, and we're gonna take this city if we can. So I think we'll need one more to bring over here. So I think that's gonna give us a third thing to defend. We still have full army experience. I just don't know what I want to do. Why are these lines not auto-deploying? I do not understand. I don't understand. Deploy them. Just I don't understand why they're not deploying. I don't understand. Oh, maybe that's why. We can take these guys off and put them to go do this. Go defend this guy. Actually, I'm going to put these guys back. Let me do this first. Take these guys, join up here. Get rid of these. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to do the opposite of that. Put you guys in a new army. And have y'all go back to garrison. Now we can actually have you garrison more. We can have you garrison the rest of Manchuria. And we'll do Beijing as well. We'll have you garrison all of that. And yeah, perfect. Perfect. And we'll switch back to our Chinese front. Push. Are we not having them push into Chengdu? Chengdu? Can you come? Yeah, go there. Please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Stop it. Stop being a dick. Please. Thank you. Oh, I see. Alright, we got free military factories. So maybe what we should do is start putting some CASs out. No, we need support equipment pretty bad. Let's go ahead and bump this up. We want to max that out if we can. And how are we doing on artillery? Do we have a bunch left over? I'm going to go ahead and add a second line, which may or may not be a mistake, but we'll go ahead and do it. Increase our soft attack by 40, more than 40 actually. That'll be useful. And now we're probably at a huge deficit, 181.8k. Which means we're actually going to have to do that first, probably. Up. Probably was a bad idea, but we'll get over it. We still have not managed to push through the mountains here. We're going to completely stop. They have one victory point in the north here, but we do not want to fight through those mountains to get to it. And considering there are some pretty useful victory points in the south, I think that it would be best to not worry about that. Can I have two of you guys stop and come here? Thank you. And then actually go here, I guess. And then so Marine +2, that's great. Let's see if they're support battalions. Let's go ahead and get our, oh no, that's kind of useless. We'll get our recon company up to level 2. Let's see if there's anything better to research first. I'm gonna skip the, I'm not gonna worry about the medium tanks. I'm just gonna do light tanks because we don't even have, oh, we'll do improved artillery, definitely. We don't even have our artillery up to, or our light tanks, we're not even really doing anything with those, so we're not gonna worry too much about that. I got our advanced machine tools, that's fantastic. Oh, we can go up to concentrated industry. So that means we should have be 80% production efficiency cap. That is huge. That is huge. It's huge. Go here, please. Keep pushing. You guys are already advancing. Why are you going that way? Go that way. Why don't y'all go that way? That would be great. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Look at you. Look at this army. Alright, I'm actually going to take these guys. Focus them a little bit more here. We're going to take... We're just going to go ahead and delete this line. Alright, and then we're going to have a new offensive line. That's going to go to this. We're going to go here. Here? Oh, stop it. This is where I want to go to with these guys. Alright, we're going to have the orange guys. We don't really want to push very far. We just want to get here. We don't want to go into the mountains. No, not into the mountains. Just go like that. And we honestly don't want to push very far forward at all. So that will be good, and we'll have you guys. We will have you probably take up a little bit of the slack here. And we'll just have you go. This will be fine. Just have you go to the border with France. Make sure you actually do get all that stuff in there, and that'll be perfect. So the teal guys probably won't advance much more, if any. Probably just finish up what they're doing, if I had to imagine. Go ahead and take this province. There's no reason not to. And can I get you guys to cross this river? The other one. You, can I get you to cross that? That would be great. Give us a little bit more of a springboard. Get you to come here. This is mountains. Can I get you to attack this, please? Thank you. Go ahead and go here. Go ahead and go there, and I guess I'll go ahead and they should be getting their planning bonus. We'll wait for it. We've got no reason not to, I guess. Oh, I believe we can now take these guys. Well, we can move them. Oh, we can't move them forward, actually, because that place isn't big enough. Can we upgrade this? I know we can. I don't know if there is a button to do that here. We'll just do construction airbase. Fujian. Don't really know. How long does it take to build an airbase? 1250 is not long. It's less than it takes to build a naval base, so it shouldn't take long at all. We're gonna just build a bigger one in Hunan. Just get it up to 10. I don't really care. We're gonna bump that up to top priority. So they'll be focusing on the naval dockyard here and the airbase here. Perfect. And then we'll move those guys over. We do have these guys flying into Western China, correct? Yes, perfect. And we'll go ahead and set you guys to go to Southern China. Can you guys not even reach it? They can't reach it or something? I guess since they can't reach it, they're not even gonna bother. Which is interesting. I guess that's fine. So this is the last holdout before they start getting their planning bonuses up. Let's take the blue guys, edit this. Should it go like this? We'll go to here, and the pink guys, you're gonna go like that. Boom, boom. Perfect. So they'll spread out along that line, give us a little bit of a larger front. And how do these guys come in? That's not what I wanted. What is this? This is what I wanted. You guys can go join that. And we'll have to get you a new army, won't we, to deploy to. Because that's obviously not going to work. Having you all deploy there. So these guys up to level 7. He's a commando, an invader, a mountaineer, and a trickster. They're both up to level 7. He is now also a hill fighter and a ranger. That's really cool. I kind of assumed they could only get a few traits. It looks like maybe they can get up to 6 or 7 traits. I guess 6 is probably what you can get? I don't know. But that's kind of cool. I really thought that they were going to cap it at level 5. Which I guess now it caps at level 10 is the only thing that makes sense. Thought they were going to cap it at level 5 and only let you get like 2 or 3 traits max, but it looks like that's not the case, which I'm actually a big fan of. So that's pretty cool. I guess from here, we'll just work on our ship designer. We are going to go with Yokusaki, the Pacific Fleet designer, I believe. It gives us more range. We do get a little bit less armor, but I think that will be fine. We don't really rely on our naval firepower from our capital ships so much as our ships, at least, I think. So that's what we're going to do, the Pacific Fleet designer. Who knows? Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. So let's check on the planning bonus for these guys. They're going fine. Planning bonus is still working on it for those guys. Still working on it for these guys because they're getting attacked. Alright, got our airbase expansion. That's nice. And really, I think I'm running out of stuff to do because I don't really care about the synthetic resources. I guess we'll go ahead and do that so we can get the advanced weapons, but I don't know. So now we do have our first, so we'll go ahead, I believe. Can I see the fighters? What's your range? 657 to 700. So we'll put the fighters here, and we'll put these guys here. and then we'll put them in southern China once they actually get there. So the second Vienna Award, Hungary has joined the Axis. I believe that changes. I do not like the air map mode one bit. Yeah, so that Romania gave Transylvania to Hungary, or back to Hungary, and Hungary joins the Third Reich in the Axis. So that's kind of interesting, I guess. And we're actually just going to go ahead and do these plans. We're just going to execute them. I kind of want to get this war over with, so we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll get this war over with then. Shouldn't take too much longer. Let's see. So they still hold 42%, so we need to get 7% of their victory points, basically. Still running a huge deficit on support equipment, pretty big deficit on artillery, but we're filling that up pretty quickly. We're actually gonna go ahead and stop that and start having support equipment fill up, because support equipment is super useful. All right, and now we can go. I don't know if it's necessary. We'll move these guys up to the Hunan first, and then we'll move those guys once we get. More concessions have been forced on Romania, with Bulgaria reclaiming southern Dobruzhna. The territory was annexed by Romania in 1913 after the Second Balkan War. Still mostly populated by ethnic Bulgarians and Turks. Interesting. I did not realize this was even a separate state. But sucks to be Romania, I guess. Anyway, world tension still only at 18.6 or 48. Where did I get 18.6? Oh, that's where it says how much we have generated. And the German Reich is still sending volunteers to China. It just sent 6, which bumped world tension above 50%, which is probably bad for them way more than it's bad for us, if I'm being honest. I don't see China stopping us in any way. So let's check supply, because it doesn't seem to be reaching these nodes. So here it's coming through there, and it's coming through here. Still working on upgrading this. Interesting. What is this? Oh, that's our trade. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, let's see if we can't speed this up and finish these guys off before this episode is over. Go, go, go. You can do it. I believe just taking Chongqing should be enough. But I may be wrong. I don't know. I believe there's also 1 or 2 points that the Orange Army is going to be taking in the north. Maybe, maybe not. Don't remember. So we're right outside the doors, and in fact, there we go. We took Chongqing, and now China will capitulate. Yes, we are victorious. Hirohito has announced that the cowardly Chinese nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of Japanese forces throughout the country. The Chinese government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. So it's the exact same thing as the last one. So we're going to just take Beijing. No, we're going to take all their states and all the People's Republic of China states and increase world tension by 60%. Yeah, let's do that. No, is there a way to look at the map? There's not a way to look at where the actual good stuff is there. We can see where the factories are on this. We're definitely going to take the entire coastline. Like, yeah, that's ours now. Thank you. Coastline is ours. We're going to take their industrial centers. Anywhere that I guess is above like 30, we'll take that. We'll let them keep that. Well, this is apparently not too bad. We'll let them keep that. This is still going to raise. You know what? If we're going to put it at 100, over 100%, let's just take it all anyway. There's no reason not to, I guess. Yeah. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. So, done. End turn. That's us now. Oh, yay. Done. So, we just took 27 states and completely annexed China and the People's Republic of China. And world tension is at 100% now. We can modify our government. Didn't get anybody new from that. So we'll go with naval aviation expert there. And yeah. That's where we're going to go ahead and end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching the glorious conquest of China. Please leave a like if you liked the video, which, I mean, how could you not? Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And please leave comments and suggestions in the comment section below. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you